What's up, guys? Ed with Life of Ed TV here. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review on my experience with Glock's service warranty. I purchased my Glock 22/40 caliber about 6 years ago as our personal home safety defense weapon. First thing we're going to do when handling any firearm is we're going to do a quick safety check. Make sure you remove the magazine. There is not a round in the chamber. Make sure to slide the rack back. Make sure nothing falls out. Point it in a safe direction. Weapon is clear. Now, a few months back, I had my trigger shortened as well as lightened by a local certified Glock armorer. I wanted to get my groupings a little bit tighter, so that's the modification I made. Got it back, shot perfectly fine for a couple of months. My local certified armorer moved to a different state, and unfortunately, a little bit after that, my Glock started having feeding jams. When I say feeding jams, what would be happening is the round that would be in the barrel would eject. However, the following round that was coming up the magazine would get caught right up at the lip of the barrel. And I didn't know why. I asked the guys at the range what it possibly could be. I clean my gun every 3 or 4 range sessions. They said I might want to polish some residue off the lip of the barrel, that little ramp right there. Make sure you polish it nice and clean. Try different types of ammunitions because certain firearms are a little partial to different types of ammo. Everything I tried would not work and my firearm would still jam. Even tried changing my grip, put a little bit more hand on the surface area of the firearm, make sure I held it firmly and also lock my elbows when shooting to prevent something that they call limp wrist. They have people who have limp wrists and it doesn't give enough force or any surface area or tension for the round coming up to properly be inserted into the barrel of the chamber. But I knew it wasn't a limp wrist, been shooting it for 5 years beforehand without any problems whatsoever. So it had to be the trigger or something that was modified by my certified Glock armorer. Decided to give Glock a quick call. They recommended that I try these steps first. Replacing the recoil spring on my Glock. Never had done that. Decided to order one from them. And they also recommended changing the springs on my magazine. This is a home personal safe defense weapon. I kept these things stacked on my safe for years. So I ordered extra springs from Glock as well. Got those within a week. Switched them out. But I was still getting a feeding jam when I took it to the range afterwards. So I gave Glock another call. Spoke with the service technician. He simply said, you know what, we've tried troubleshooting it through the initial steps that we had. Why don't you send it in to us? All you got to do is cover the cost of shipping to us. We will look at your firearm, repair or replace any pieces that we think might be causing that jam, ship it right back to you for free. I heard that and I was like, what? You just want me to ship you my firearm, cover that cost, you will look and replace and repair my firearm and then ship it back to me for free? He said, absolutely, sir, this is part of our policy. I just shook my head and said, why did I not do that at first? I should have gave them a call initially because they manufactured the firearm. If you ever have any problems with your Glock, make sure you give Glock USA a call first. Don't be a dummy like me and spend a couple of weeks trying to figure out what might be wrong with the firearm. Give Glock USA a call. Their service technicians are super professional. They know exactly what to do with the firearm. Now, quick note, do not ship your firearm by USPS. It is prohibited. It is restricted. They will not allow it. You have to ship it to Glock USA with their permission. Give them a call first. They'll take all your information down. And you have to ship it through them by FedEx Special Carry or through your local FFL. I shipped it in to them through FedEx Special Carry. Gave them a quick call a week and a half later. They said, give us between 4 to 6 weeks, but it looks like your Glock's next in line. You should be getting it back shortly. That was 4 days ago. Got a quick knock on my door, and lo and behold, it was my local FedEx delivery guy. He had a nondescript package. I signed for it, and it was my Glock. First thing that I noticed, they replaced every little nick and scratch on my firearm. These sights are absolutely brand new. The recoil spring, I bought that from them. They left that as is. But everything else on this firearm looks and feels absolutely brand spanking new. And the trigger, nice and crispy. After shooting this gun for about 5 years, when I would pull the trigger and dry fire it, there would be a little bit of a rattling and vibration noise. Now, listen to this. Nice and crispy. Can't wait to take this thing to the range and test it out. They even included an itemized list of every repair that they made on my firearm. Looks like they replaced the ejector depressor plunger, the firing pin assembly, which is why my trigger's so crispy now, and they even looked at all of the 4 magazines that I shipped in with it. If you have any additional magazines, please be sure to ship it in with them. They'll take a look at it and evaluate it as well. They probably saw that I had new springs in there, but they probably checked this little ramp thing, and I don't know what that's called, but they probably looked that over too. Glock USA, thank you so much for your amazing customer service. Definitely recommending you to all my family and friends. Thanks for watching my channel, guys. We're going to take this gun down to the range right now and make sure that it's working 100%. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Going to be covering a lot of cool things in the future other than guns. Doing a lot of fishing, hunting, surviving, and all these other skills that people should know. All right, stay tuned. Let's go to the range. There. Back. Spin butt. Close enough. No jams. Yeah, that's Glock 22 40 cal, Black USA, 10 rounds. There. Back. Spin butt. Close enough. No jams. Alright. Got a fresh kick and shoot it out over a 15-yard. Mass. These targets are a little harder. You'll be able to see it.
What's that 45
Clear. Hit him. Goal right here within the net. That's going to be a jump. But it's not. Have a good day.